Craig. This is Nick. That's 9 Degrees. Sounding great as always.
Great, guys. Excellent. Craig, before we get started, you know what we need to do for the audience at home?
What's that?
We need to introduce the band.
Oh, right. We haven't done that yet. Will, you guys mind if I introduce you guys tonight?
Please do.
Will Haynes, leader and on trumpet.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Show.
Tim Meyer back there on keyboards. Yeah. Tony Shepard on guitar. Dan Ducky Garrido on the skins. And Patrick Lynch on the tenor saxophone, sounding so cool. Okay, we've got a great show for you tonight. 2 great guests. We've got Mario Martinez, the executive chef over at Morton's and Fred's.
That means he wears the thermometer in his pocket. You know that.
Right, to check everybody's food.
That's right.
And we have Wendy Mann Resnick, the executive director at United Cerebral Palsy here in Sarasota. So I guess this is going to be our executive episode.
Yes.
So welcome to the show. Tonight, well, first of all, let me get rid of some plugs here. Not that we want to just sweep them aside, but we'll just do it quickly. Rico's Pizza, providing food for the audience once again. Great pizza over at Rico's. I want to make a correction. Last week we did a little stand on the street segment and with the Florida Everglades people, and we had the wrong telephone number up for them. So Tom and Janie Jacobson, I'm going to give out your right number at Florida Everglades Segway Tours. It's 363-9556, and you know the area code, 941.
Exactly.
We've been through that already. Shout out to Ferguson Brothers Window Treatments. Ask for Shane over there at 954-4759 for all your window treatment needs. And finally, the Glass Slipper for all your costume needs. You know, they moved recently.
You know, I thought they might have gone somewhere. I wasn't
They're over
sure.
at Ringling Shopping Center at Lime and Ringling.
Perfect.
Or,
great.
Sorry, yeah, is that Ringling?
That is Ringling.
Ringling
yes.
and Lime. So let's move on. Cold, hard facts about the crew members. New little bit we're introducing tonight. You know, it's just so you guys get to know a little bit about the people over here that are helping us put together the show. Brett, our head of marketing. Little known fact, he shaves.
What?
Let it go. Let it go. Allison, one of our camera operators, doesn't shave. Let it go. And our final cold hard fact, Jason Moxley, one of our staff writers and performers, you know, he does the Robert Wisteria investigative reporter.
Yes.
We all know and love. Well, this is kind of a, well, he practices Buddhism. Nothing.
That explains the haircut.
In fact, I think he's practicing Buddhism in our audience right now. Jay?
Jay.
Jay.
I'm sorry, Craig, was I being too loud?
No, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Everything okay over there?
Everything's fine, yeah.
Good, good. All right. Oh, we forgot two sponsors. Club Envy is a new sponsor.
That's right.
Get your groove on over at Club Envy. And then finally, we have a new sponsor called No Excuses Dating Service, which will be airing some commercials here tonight. So why don't we just go to some commercials? After this break, we'll be back with Mario Martinez, and we'll be right back. Guys, you want to take us out?
Hi, my name is April. I'm 26. I just moved down here from Ann Arbor. I kind of wanted to change the scenery, you know, bikini weather, all that kind of good stuff. I'm a graduate of the University of Michigan Law School, and I was able to get a really great position with a firm down here, Bird Law Firm. I don't know, maybe you've heard about it. Anyway, I like to go out and have a good time. I'm not like a total rock star, but, you know, I like to have fun. I'm adventurous. I like to try new things.
Okay. Tell us what brought you down here today.
Well, I've never used a dating service before, and you know, I'll say I've met some really great people at work, but nothing's really worked out romantically, and I'm just not exactly sure why.
Feet for hens? No problem. At No Excuses Dating Service, we guarantee you a date no matter what.
Welcome back to the freezer. I'd like to introduce our first guest. It's Mario Martinez. He is the executive chef at Epicurean Life, which is the parent company of Fred's Restaurant and the Tasting Room Nightclub, Morton's Market, and a few other entities which we'll talk about. Give a big warm welcome to Mario Martinez. Mario. Drop the monkey.
Nick, you're looking a little peaked there. You might want to use my thermometer.
Do we have to do that here? Okay.
Good one. Well, welcome, Mario. I forgot to mention you're also a good friend of mine.
That's exactly right. Well, I'm
So
one
thanks
of your
for coming
biggest
on.
fans, so
Oh, thank you.
my compliments.
And you've also taught me some good cooking tips over the last.
That's right. Never cook bacon in the nude. That's one
One of them.
major.
So
major cooking
tell
tip.
us a little bit about you. I mean, I know you were born in Spain. You
Yes,
were born in.
I spent my formative years in
Okay.
Spain. My parents were flamenco musicians, so my sister and I, would hang out backstage with my parents, and we transplanted to Miami back in '66. So I've spent the rest of my life in the United States.
But how did you end up in New York? Because you grew up there as well. Right?
My parents performed in New York for a while, so we lived there for 5 years before moving to Miami. My parents taught flamenco singing and dancing in Miami for quite a long time.
And you're a musician as well, right? You play guitar.
Yes. When my father passed away, I found his flamenco guitar and
is that
learned
right?
to play Beatles songs on it. He probably would have rolled in his grave. But
I didn't know that.
I enjoyed doing that, and I worked in restaurants to augment my income. And when I didn't become a rich and famous rock and roll star, I
Became a
pursued the food service industry.
And how long have you been here in Sarasota?
3.5 years now. I have been working at Walt Disney World in Orlando as their senior chef instructor at the Disney Institute.
Which is no longer.
Which is no longer, and I saw the writing on the wall. So I was fortunate enough to be asked to be a guest chef at an event that was done at Morton's Market, and the principals apparently liked my act and asked me to join them as their corporate executive chef.
So what is an executive chef? You don't cook, probably.
I already explained that.
Well,
Sorry.
It's the thermometer thing.
But are you coming up with recipes, or is it mainly paperwork and business?
Well, it's a little bit of everything. At this stage of my career, I do still cook, but I'm not on the line cooking day in and day out. I, in essence, am a coach for a team of a dozen salaried chefs and sous chefs, and I'm involved in menu development, mentoring, coaching, and so it's no longer about me, it's about the chefs and allowing them to grow and develop their art.
Now, I mentioned some of the companies that Epicurean Life has, but there are some others, aren't there, besides Fred's and Morton's and the Tasting Room?
Exactly right. The Epicurean Life family not only includes Fred's Restaurant, the Tasting Room Nightclub, it also includes Morton's Market, which is annexed with J.D. Ford's Fine Wines, which is an award-winning wine shop, and Annabelle's Home and Kitchen. And we also have a full-service catering company called Morton's Catering and Special Events.
And you're in charge of all that? I mean, do you bounce around to all these places?
Exactly.
And
So,
now you're going to have a place out in Lakewood Ranch? So
We're
you're gonna be out
duplicating
there?
the entire complex with the addition of a 400 banquet facility in Lakewood Ranch scheduled to open in the fourth quarter of this year.
Wow.
I don't think I'll see you much anymore.
I get bored easily, so you know, we just we keep it going.
Well, hopefully you won't be moving the headquarters out there, so you don't have that drive.
That's right.
Now, you know, Craig, you mentioned real quick what Mario had done in the past, and I don't know if you want to talk about it here, but you were also a Playboy bunny.
Well, I try not to go into that too much, you know.
Actually, that's
But-
our next guest, Wendy. We'll talk about that.
Oh,
That's wrong guest.
You get your cards mixed up. I was actually a Playboy jackrabbit. That's a whole different thing.
Playboy hair.
Hair, Playboy hair.
Jot that down.
So what we're gonna do later is we're gonna have a cook-off instead of a trivia challenge face-off.
Is that right?
So we would like you and Wendy to face off in the ultimate challenge of what's the show called? The Iron Chef.
It's actually the Great Freezer Cook-Off.
Oh, well, I understand Wendy's an excellent chef.
So we're going to pair you guys up. later on. So please,
Great, I am up to the challenge.
Please stick around for that. And we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Actually, we need to get you going on it.
Good.
What we'll do is, during the commercial break, we'll get you set up at your cooking station.
Point me to the kitchen.
Get you cooking. We'll bring Wendy out and talk to her, and then we'll get her over there to join in on the cooking.
Terrific.
Okay? So let's take a commercial break. We'll be right back after this short break, and we'll get Mario cooking at the stove. Okay? Thanks, Mario.
Great.
Big hand for Mario. Thanks, Mario.
Just look into the camera right over.
Oh,
right
okay. Gotcha, right there.
And
All right.
introduce us to Bart.
I'm Bart. I'm a hell of a guy. I'm originally from Oklahoma. Moved out here. I now live in Arcadia. I got about 200 head of cattle out there. I love the outdoors, you know, animals, like hunting, fishing, country music.
Yeah.
But I also got a sensitive side. You know, I'm a little romantic. I don't mind, you know, doing a little candlelight dinner from time to time. But it seems that when I show the women, you know, the true Bart, and I let it, you know, let it down, they kind of run a little bit. So, but that's okay because there's a lot of fish out there. You know, another one come down to shoot for me. So, but anyhow.
Whoa, Bart, what's up with your head?
Head lumps? No problem. At No Excuses Dating Service, we guarantee you a date no matter what.
Welcome back to the freezer. Thank you, everybody. Our next guest is Wendy Mann Resnick. She's the Executive Director at the Sarasota chapter of the United Cerebral Palsy. Let's give a big, warm welcome to Wendy Mann Resnick. Whoa. You like rubbing that monkey? It's a little tradition we have. You got to rub the monkey anywhere you like. It's fine.
Well, it's a fascinating monkey. I mean, if you get the whole shot of that monkey.
Yeah, we try not to bring anybody's attention to that monkey.
Except everybody here. Okay.
Well, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming out. Now, tell us what is your. First of all, I ask this of everybody because it seems like nobody is a native here. But how long have you been here?
About 35 years.
Oh, okay. So you were born here.
I love you. Very good. You want to come home with me? No.
And how long have you been over at UCP?
22 years.
22 years. And how did you get started with that?
I have a severely disabled son who has cerebral palsy. His main disability is mental retardation, and he also has a severe seizure disorder, and so his physical therapist sort of roped me into this. And I was naive back then and said, "Oh yeah, I can help." And so that was 22 years ago.
What's his name?
Bobby.
Bobby?
My son's name is Bobby.
And how old is he?
He is
22.
He's actually 27 chronologically, and mentally he's 3. So what I do is I tell people that he's 3 years old and he's just very tall for his age. So that way
and
people.
probably hairy for his age, I would think.
Yeah, he's very hairy actually from the medication he's on. He's not a monkey though. And he's, you know, it sort of puts people at ease when I tell them that he's 3, because then they can immediately relate to somebody who's 3 years old, and they sort of forget that he's just tall, because you know he's always going to be 3. You know, so we're still in the stage of, you know, SpongeBob and you know all those, you know, Barney and all those good things. So you know, I just keep buying all those toys that they keep coming out with. So
sounds fun.
He is. He's really fun.
That's great.
He's my honey bun.
So I have a question for you. Nick brought this up earlier, but we hear that you used to be a Playboy bunny.
Yes.
That was you.
It
That
wasn't
was
Mario.
me.
It wasn't Mario. It was
Makes
Wendy.
a lot more sense now.
You were a bunny at one of the clubs, right?
I was a bunny in the Playboy Club in Miami, which was on 79th Street back in the olden days. This was a long time ago.
And
But
do they have clubs anymore? Or they don't
no,
have
you know, I
Playboy?
think they might have one somewhere, but no, I don't think. They all sort of closed, you know. Back then, it was very risque to wear things that were cut up like to your hip and, you know, down to here. But now you go to the beach and you see a lot more skin,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was like
Or in
the...
the middle schools.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it was risque back then, and you know, sort of the glamour of being a bunny and all the clubs and stuff. It was a better education than my college, actually.
Did you ever meet
I
Hugh?
bet.
No, I never did meet Hugh Hefner, but you know, we had, you know, Joe Namath came in there one night with all his buddies, and there was, you know, some fun people that used to stop
Well,
in
actually,
there.
Hugh's going to be our guest on, I think, our 6th show. Or
Yep, he's booked. Yep. So let's talk a little bit about UCP. What's your day like over there? Are you constantly raising money and?
I'm constantly harassing people for bucks. I mean, I
Yeah.
just asked Nick, you know, I said, are you rich? You want to like give money to UCP? So.
Well, we learned on the first show that you're a trust fund baby, right?
I really don't like to say that, and we shouldn't really mention that, because I don't think we're going to re-air the first show.
No, we're not.
Please don't.
Well,
So you're-
I'm in fundraising all the time and networking, and I'm not in charge of our programs. We have a wonderful program director, John Bird, who handles all that, and I handle the fundraising, the PR, and I have a wonderful staff. And one of my staff is here tonight, Natalie Mann, and I have this other wonderful staff member, Zora Frazier, and the three of us are a team, and we do it together. Natalie is new. She just moved from Denver, so I'm really happy to have her join our team. And this weekend, June 4th, on Saturday night, is our Bachelor Ball and Auction, which is one of
Yeah,
our
let's talk
most
about that.
fun, outrageous events. I mean, other than our pajama
It's called
parties.
the Bachelor Ball and Auction.
Bachelor Ball and
And
Auction.
what can people expect when they go to this event? What's going on?
Fun. They should expect fun. They get the bachelors. We have about 17 bachelors, and they have to put together date packages, and then we auction off the date package with the bachelor. And so we have, like, some of the guys put together trips. Like, there's a trip to New York, and there's and you can look up our website is www.ucpbachelors.com. And one of our bachelors has his own website called queenofcamelot.com, because we have our theme is Return to Camelot. So it's this Saturday night, June 4th at Michael's on East, and if you want tickets, call 957-3599.
Oh, where's the bell? Mario, how you doing over there?
Doing great. I'm getting ready to open up a bottle of champagne and put it in the pot.
We're not going to know what you're making until the end, right?
No,
It smells amazing.
I don't even know what I'm making, but
Wendy,
I'm putting the champagne in there. There we
Worried
go.
about- No, I'm not
Don't you
worried.
need to get over there?
Do you want me to go over there now?
Carefully
and
measured
play
by
with
Well, you know
Mario?
what? Nick, why don't you take, and I should explain again that instead of doing our usual trivia challenge face-off with the guests, tonight we're doing a cook-off between Mario and Wendy. So Nick, why don't you guys take...
Well, real
why
quick,
don't
let
you-
me ask Wendy real quick.
Yeah.
Arguably, you are the most powerful woman in Sarasota.
And I was born 35 years ago. I really like you a
I'm
lot.
working it, right? I'm working it. Do you think if you and Michael Saunders got together, you could beat up Oprah Winfrey? No.
No,
All right.
it's a good thought, though. But I still like you.
I like the middle image that I'm getting there.
You know.
Michael
Okay.
Saunders is an amazing.
Nick, why don't you take Wendy over to the cook-off section of our show and explain the rules, and we'll get going.
Excellent. Let's do it. All right, I'm going to go over the rules real quick. Rules are simple. Both contestants have 10 minutes to prepare solely a dish from the ingredients that we give you. The ingredients provided are basic stuff you would find in your kitchen. Shrimp, beef, pasta, calf brains, and eye of newt.
I have that in my kitchen.
So without further ado, I'll start the time. We'll go to commercial. We'll come back, and we'll see what you guys have. Good.
I have
All right.
this. This is my pod.
Okay, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back and see what they've created. Guys, take us out to break.
Very nice.
Tell you a little bit about Greg. Well, let's see. For starters, I'm from Sarasota, Florida, born and raised. I sell high-priced real estate out on the Key. You know, as a matter of fact, I just sold this beautiful 2-story out on the Intercoastal. Excuse me. This thing had like a beautiful dock and a gorgeous view. But I don't want to ramble on about work right now. Excuse me. The reason I'm here is because I'm just tired of all the games. You know, I meet a wonderful girl and things seem to be going great, and then they just kind of fizzle out towards the end. I guess I should know that it's just a matter of being at the right place at the right time and all, and I've got a lot to offer. It's a little embarrassing to say, but I'm very caring and I'm very sensitive. I've got a great job, I come from a great family, I'm active, and I really enjoy just having fun. And I'm just really looking for somebody to share that with. Anybody got a napkin?
Flagellants? No problem. At No Excuses Dating Service, we guarantee you a date no matter what.
Welcome back to the freezer. We've got our cook-off between Wendy Resnick and Mario Martinez.
Yeah, these guys are working feverishly, or
That's right.
one of you
I
are.
am.
And what have you got for us?
I've got pesto shrimp, and I'm gonna flambe with grappa.
Okay,
Here
great.
we go. Ready?
Great.
Oh yeah, get standing there.
Bravo! There we go. Look at that. Huh?
Right.
I just love setting food on fire.
Sure. And Wendy,
Thank you, Stan.
you were confident earlier in the show. What,
Yeah.
I
Hold
mean,
on,
you-
he's gonna
you know,
finish
it's-
his dish
What
and
have you
tell us
got
what he's
going
made.
on for?
This is a champagne risotto with toasted pine nuts and finished with white grapes.
Wendy does not look
Wendy, do you
worried.
want to get started
She
here?
does not look
And
worried.
then
I have
I'm
plenty
going to
of time.
top it with the flambéed grappa flambéed pesto shrimp.
Oh my God. How many
You guys are
forks
all-
did you bring
You
today?
guys are all going to get a taste
I
after
think
the
we've got
show.
about 30 seconds before
There we are.
final here.
Excellent.
Are
Mario,
you-
nice
Woo!
job.
Done?
Wendy,
You ready for my stuff?
would you like to present what you
have you done,
made?
Wendy?
It doesn't look like you've been doing much.
I made takeout from Morton's.
Take out from Morton's Market.
It's
Excellent.
chicken with
It's a little penne.
Penne with
Yes.
a vodka sauce.
Very nice.
perfect.
I knew I had seen that somewhere before.
Well,
Mine now.
Well, Wendy did not use any of the ingredients and also broke the rules with takeout. So I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
Wendy.
Wendy. No offense, Morton's. Great food. Buy at Morton's.
it looks like Mario's the winner.
Mario's the winner.
Mario Martinez.
I'm looking for the eye of nude in there. I can't.
I think
Can't
a lot,
seem to
I think
find
some
the
of
eye
the
of
people
Ned.
are
Now,
allergic.
Wendy,
That is
we don't want
gorgeous.
you to go away empty-handed, so we have a little surprise for you. Mike, what do we have for Wendy?
From all of us here at the Freezer Show and from all of our friends at the Freezer Show, Wendy, we present to you a check to the United Cerebral Palsy Foundation for $1,500.
Wow! Oh my gosh! Oh, wow! That's really nice. Oh my gosh! Well, thank you.
Oh, look at the poppers in the audience. That's our show. Thanks for watching The Freezer. We'll see you again Monday at 9 o'clock. Guys, take us out. Now you gotta put this in your pocket and take it home. Yeah.
Miss Resnick, please bring the check inside, please. Miss Resnick, please bring the check inside. Miss Resnick, please bring the check inside.
Hi, my name's Mark. Let's see, where do I start? I just turned 30, big 3-0, you know. I'm a professional tennis player, mainly doubles. Played a tournament a couple months ago, and here I am ready to settle down now. You know, I just recently retired, and, you know, I think this is a place for me. I think that I could meet that special somebody, and this is a town that's really just taken me in as one of their own and really made me feel accepted here. And I think that, you know, teaching over at the Bollettieri Academy is a good life, and raising a family, and, you know, having a couple kids of my own.
Okay, great. I think we got it. Okay, Kurt, what do you think? Are you ready?
All right, let's do this thing.
Siamese twins? No problem. At No Excuses Dating Service, we guarantee you a date no matter what.